Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you are entertained, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. What are my plans for this week coming up? It's actually going to be kind of boring. But first, um, this morning when I was trying to take a nap, my dad informed me that there was another potential bottle baby. And I said I would be willing to take in the lamb. But then my dad, who was driving at the time, texted the farm manager and said I wouldn't take the lamb. And so a couple hours later, I emailed the farm manager and I was like, hey, I'll take in the lamb if you need me to. And then I didn't get a response for a couple hours. So then I called my dad and then he checked his messages and I wound up with the lamb. So I have a newborn lamb. And because of the severe weather that we're going to experience, it is now in the house. So if you hear any bawling, don't be alarmed. It's a little newborn baby lamb. So anyways, oh, and the thing with the farm manager is really weird. He often doesn't have his cell phone connected, but he has an iPhone, so he still can do Wi-Fi calling to people that have iPhones, but I have an Android, so it's just really inconvenient, honestly. How do people communicate before they had cell phones or landlines? Anyways, so it's going to be a boring week because I basically put a moratorium on myself of let's not really buy anything for the next month until the margin buffer has been recovered. Because right now, this isn't actually in that bad of a place, in my opinion, because I have almost $5,000 worth of cash, and then I have 13,906. I have $14,000 of collateral, so I'm only, even if everything gets assigned to me right now, I'm only using $10,000 worth of margin, which is what I would like to be at. However, because my margin buffer is only just less than 15%, I would rather it be at like 30 or 50% margin buffer. So we are going to just keep everything in cash until my buffer is okay, and then I will use that cash and get into things with 25% margin. And it shouldn't really affect the margin buffer as much. But until I have the 30% at least, I don't want to be in anything really. The the cash helps counterbalance some of the stupider things I'm in. So I'm gonna try to get my MSTU options to pay the majority of the $1,000 that I'm trying to collect every week, starting tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, everything's not tanking and have pretty bad premiums. And so I have been talking a lot about my SPY options, but we'll see how far I get with my MSTU options, because I might wind up only rolling this over once or twice next week. So I guess we will see. And then last week I got added TSYY, and I would really love to be in Y SPY, but Y SPY is still 100% margin maintenance. Actually, let's look, because they had another distribution, and so it should be less at some point. Nope, it's still 100% margin maintenance. So I would be in YSpy if it wasn't 100% margin maintenance, but I can wait. And so I wound up buying more 5e. And so I haven't really been accumulating anything because basically I have a moratorium on doing that. So I probably won't be doing much in this account. Actually, I should look at my retirement account because, yeah, so I have $576.85 to do this. So I will probably, like, if it's a really bad day tomorrow, I would probably put a lot of it in, UPro and TQQQ. But if it's not, I'll probably put the majority of it probably a third of it in SCHG, a third of it in SHD, and just some like random UPro, TQQQ, things like that. The goal of this account is I really just want to do the 3-fund modern portfolio of VU, SCHG, and SCHD, except, XDTE's been outperforming VU, so it really be like XDTE, SCHG, or SPMO. I was wondering like which one is better, and then I wound up just kind of just doing both. It doesn't bother me, so I might do some SPMO, and then SCHD is for value stocks, and I do want to expand my SHD, but it might look like getting into some leverage stuff and then maybe reinvesting some of it into YieldMax and Roundhill. But the goal of having the high income ETFs in my Roth IRA is mostly I wanted to generate $7,000 a year of income. That way, when I stop contributing to my Roth IRA, because technically if I don't touch it and don't do anything stupid with it, all of my retirement accounts combined at this very moment should be compound over time enough that when I'm retirement age, I should be able to retire. But the next couple of years are still going to be weird where I just am not in a position to continue to contribute to my Roth IRA. So hopefully we don't have to do any of my backup plans for when the economy goes absolutely bonkers. But this week should be fine at work too. And I should probably tell you about, let me get onto the actual YieldMight website. I have added the advanced feature here. So basically you can say I want to invest $1,000 this time. And so this time you would get $16.02 in ulti, but it would be $69 a month or $832 annually. And then you can see your starting amount, stock price that you can change yourself, dividend amount, how many additional shares this $1,000 buys, and then the distribution total and the next declaration date. And you can see in the chart here it declining. So, and then if you click on this, you can, the description, you can go to the page from YieldMax ETFs and get the prospectus and everything that you need in order to evaluate Ulti. So, the new thing here is you can do the distribution desired. So you can say, I want to receive $500. Ulti, you would need to invest $31,219 to get $500 every week. Yes, every week. That pause was like for feet, you would need to invest $12,000 because it pays every 4 weeks. And then we go down the line and you'd only need $7,270 of Misty. And that's what that is. And then additional shares, it's like if I want to buy 100 shares, what would be my distribution and how much would I need to, like, how much would that investment cost me? So I want, 250 shares of whatever. Well, you would need to invest in 1,600 shares of Ulti, and then that would get you $25.63 per week. And so you can just keep going down the line of this is how much it would cost and this is how much distribution you would get. And these distributions are just based off of the latest distribution and pricing. So these two sections here are disabled because I haven't implemented them yet, but they're coming soon. And I also will be putting like which one is next, like when's the next declaration date on here somewhere on this page. That way you don't have to remember that this week is Group A, which it is Group A. And I'm expecting the OG Roundhills QDTE, XDTE, and RDTE to also have elevated distributions this time, because 2 weeks ago was also trash time in the market, so the premiums were better. So let me know, do you have any plans for this week to DCA or get into new positions or anything exciting? And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.